Our mental health system is broken, shattered into bits. I could break this stick till it's microscopic. I still wouldn't get there. This tree is a metaphor of our mental health care system. Flimsy, broken. This tree is also a metaphor of our society, where judgment breaks groups and judges them. Just like Aspergers people. There was a great tragedy on the East Coast, where Adam Lanza broke the hope of a country and a city. He broke the hope of the illusion that mental health and fair judgment in society exist. The fact is, Aspergers had nothing to do with the shooting. The social awkwardness of Adam Lanza has nothing to do with it. The fact is that society failed him. We all failed him. Because we didn't support him. We didn't give him services, support, or understanding, leaving his mother alone, isolated with a child who was angry and not supported. Asperger's did not cause this. Asperger's simply was what made him deemed different or potentially another, and he's also immune in pain, what made him different. Those made him an outcast. Our society has got to wake up. The truth is, we're at a crossroads. The Asperger's community is frightened of being called school shooters. Afraid we'll do this and break people and families around us and our schools. Be a shooter, then we're a threat. Breaking hope of our community to the point it's these dust particles in front of me. We don't deserve this, and we're not going to sit there and accept this. We are human beings. We're not puzzles. We're people. We operate and have emotions. They just are expressed differently. All Asperger's is, ladies and gentlemen, is a difference of neurology. Note the DNA on my shirt. DNA affects our brain and our body. Our brains are wired subtly differently than yours, as neurotypicals. A mirror neuron is a neuron that is about that long, and by neuron standards, that is epically large. It allows us to socialize and learn social skills without even trying, naturally, and no effort. Spectrumite brains, such as myself and other Asperger's adults, have half of them that you do as a normal NT, or neurotypical for community speak. This is why socializing is so easy for you. Or you can act better or cover better. The truth is, we have a harder time because we have half the resources you do to do it. And we also think more reasonable, not see the world through emotions automatically. Our emotions are as powerful, and they need to be recognized. And this is a thorny issue, as this thistle. It can be beautiful if it's watered. Yet if it's not watered, what do we see? Thorny, ugly, ouch, spiky. This doesn't have to be. Mental health, the stigma doesn't have to be this. It can be a blooming, beautiful thistle that's blue. But it's not. Because we're afraid as a society to come to terms with this. And the side effects are the school shooting of Adam Lanza and 10 others in the past. Of course, we've only started the mental health discussion, and I'm hoping this opens the door for understanding what Asperger's is. Simple neurodiversity caused by DNA and our brain wiring, thus making it a civil rights issue. Just like race, gender, skin color, and sexual orientation, they're genetic. People don't have the choice there, and there are laws against discrimination on all those areas. Unfortunately, neurodiversity and Asperger's don't have any precedent or civil rights protections expressly. That's enough of that. I'm calling right now for anyone who is concerned for the hope of any of your children or any Asperger's individual you know, family member or friend. If you want them to have a future accepted as a human being in America, let this tragedy in the East Coast open up the mental health discussion. and finally end the stereotypes and misjudgment of Asperger's people. We are simply a different thought process and perspective due to genetics and our brain wiring, which we do not choose, and thus we suffer discrimination in the name of normality every day. This ends now. I'm calling on every single person who knows or cares about any Asperger's person, family member, friend, in any way, even talking to every professional. Please become the roots of a civil rights movement for neurodiversity and Asperger's. We need a law, a national law to protect us from discrimination and misjudgment. We need a country better educated so they understand us, so our stigma of neurodiversity goes down and we can proudly say who we are without fear of someone judging us and seeing us as weird, crazy, or other dysfunctional terms in the name of normality. These chains of normality and ignorance need to be broken, and now is the time to do it. Please be the roots of this movement. It's needed, it's timely, and now is the time to do it, while the discussion and it's fresh in people's minds. Parents, anyone, you are the hope in the future for any neurodiverse individual in this country. I may speak for Call the Movement and may be the face of it, possibly in the future. You're the roots and you're my strength. I can't lead a movement without you. Every professional, I need you. I need every friend of an Asperger's person humanizing us, giving us a face. Only then do we win. We have to win. We will not win control of our destiny till we define and control our image and who we are in the eyes of the media and others who don't understand us. We can do this with roots and hope.